Hi everyone, so today I'm going to take you through these little swaddles. These are the Love to Dream swaddles, and they're quite a famous brand, and if you're a veteran mom then I'm sure you know all about this. But when I was a new mother, I struggled with sleep, and that is the most important thing. And these babies really help me out. So if I can just help out one mom today, then I've done my job. These are swaddles that you put your baby in for them to go to sleep. And they all have a TOG rating. Now, a TOG rating is just the thickness of the swaddle or sleeping bag that you put your baby in. And it has a TOG rating so that you know exactly which one to buy depending on the room temperature in your bub's room. So you don't have to worry, is bub too cold, is he too hot, which I worried like crazy about in the beginning because you have no idea. But these are perfect. So this for example has a TOG 1 rating, and that is for a room of 20 to 24 degrees. And then depending on if it's 20 or 24 degrees, you will dress them in exactly what they need. So it comes with instructions exactly on what they need to wear. So for example, if it is between 22 and 24 degrees in the room, they should wear this with a short sleeve pajamas underneath. Now, the other great thing with this is that you put bub in really easy. So it just has a zip. You just put bub in the middle and zip it up to the top. It zips also from the bottom, so you can easily just open up and change their nappy, which is really good. Then you don't have to undo the whole thing. And then it's really good. So the whole theory with the Love to Dream swaddles is that bub can sleep with its arms up. And this is actually one of the most natural positions for babies to sleep in the beginning until we train them to sleep them down. I'm not saying all babies are like this. Some babies do like to sleep down and love to be swaddled. So please don't take this as every baby is like this, but a lot of babies love to sleep with their hands up. And so these swaddles let them do that. The other thing is that if you can teach bub to self-soothe, as in like if they wake up in the middle of the night and they can soothe themselves to sleep, that's a big win. And when they have their arms up, they can reach to their mouth with their arm. Now, they'll suck on this and it'll get really yucky, but that's a good thing because then they can self-soothe and go back to sleep. So that's also another positive with having your arms up. The other thing is that these come in different sizes, and like when bub is in your tummy, it's nice and close and snug, and it likes that. And so these are quite snug in the middle, so they feel that firmness, that tightness, but then they're really loose at the bottom, so it's really good, like ergonomic. They can sleep with their legs open if they wish. And yeah, so they come in different sizes, and they don't go by age. So they actually go by the weight of your baby, and that is to make sure that it is fit the way that it should. And this is the stage 1, as we call it. And so that is for bub between 3.2 kilos up to 6 kilos. Now, after that, so that's the size small, sorry. And then we have a medium and a large as well. And, but when bub starts to roll, you might want to start to take their arms out. So that is when you will want to go to stage 2. Now, this is the stage 2. And the difference with this one is that you can unzip the arms. So what you want to do is you want to train bub to sleep without its hands inside. So what you might want to do is you want to undo this, and one at a time. So when bub is starting to roll, that is your first sign that you may want to teach them to sleep without the arms in. Now, you want to take one out one night and see how they go. And once they're settled with that and they're happy and they're sleeping well, you can take the other one off and see how you go. So it might take a couple of nights for them to get used to this because it's a bit of a transition. And then after that, you've got a plain sleeping bag, and this can then be used for months until they are out of that size. So they all come in small, medium, large. You can have a look at the website exactly which one your bub needs, or send us a message and we'll happily recommend. And then after they're done with this, we call this the 50-50 swaddle, or stage 2. And after they're done with that, then you will want to move on to a sleeping bag or perhaps a sleep suit.